Where on Earth Does Our Trash Go? By Maddie Skank. Have you ever seen trash on the side of the street as you're driving, or on walks along a beach, or while on a hike in the woods? Do you ever wonder where that trash goes? Trash has become a major part in our world. The purpose of this presentation is to inform and educate the public about the Great Pacific Garbage Patch and the marine debris. This presentation will also teach about the different ways that trash is taken care of, such as transfer stations, material recovery facilities, landfills, and incinerators. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is the collection of marine debris. Marine debris is human-created waste that has been released into the ocean. The Pacific Trash Vortex spans from the west coast of North America to Japan. The vortex is made up of a western garbage patch located near Japan and an eastern garbage patch which is between Hawaii and California. These spinning debris are linked together by North Pacific Subtropical Convergence Zone. This convergence zone is where the warm water from South Pacific meets the cool water from the Arctic. If a plastic bottle were to be discarded off the coast of California, it will take the current towards Mexico. Then it catches the North Equator Current. The bottle will cross the Pacific toward Japan and will catch the Kuroshio Current. Finally, the bottle will catch the North Pacific Current and travel west. The gently rolling vortexes of the eastern and western garbage patches will gradually draw in the bottle. It's very easy for plastic to find its way into the ocean. A plastic bag goes from a store to someone's home, and most people won't reuse it and they'll throw it away into the trash. From the trash, the bag can easily be blown away in a storm and follow the rainwater into a drain. The plastic bag will travel through the pipes and downriver, ending up in the ocean. There, the plastic bag greatly endangers the marine life because they'll try to eat it. Many cities have taken action to reduce the use of plastic by putting a ban on plastic bags and plastic straws, switching over to paper straws. More actions you can take to limit your use of plastic includes buying a reusable water bottle, storing food in non-disposable containers, bringing your own reusable bag shopping, and recycling appropriately. A large amount of debris accumulates in the ocean because a lot of it is not biodegradable. The sun breaks down the plastic into small pieces through a process called photogeneration. Microplastics are tiny pieces of plastic that can't always be seen by the naked eye. These microplastics give the water a cloudy soup look. In the garbage patch, there's also large objects such as fishing gear, ropes, shoes, and much more. 70% of marine debris actually sinks to the bottom of the ocean. Did you know that marine debris has the potential to disrupt the food chains? Microplastics and other trash collect on or near the surface of the ocean, and it blocks the sun from reaching plankton and algae below. Plankton and algae are the most common autotrophs and producers in the marine food web. They produce their own nutrients, which could be prohibited by marine debris blocking the sun. If plankton and algae are threatened, the entire food chain has the potential to change. Animals that feed on it, such as fish and turtles, will have less food, therefore leading to their extinction. This will then affect the apex predators, such as tuna, sharks, and whales, because they will not have as much food to eat. This will then lead to seafood becoming more expensive and less available to humans. Due to the excessive amount of trash in the ocean, it is not uncommon for animals to get tangled up in fishing nets and ropes. Some animals will also eat trash thinking it's food. Eating trash leads to a failure of their systems, and once dead, we are able to see all the trash inside of their stomach. Trash has many different directions it can go once the consumer puts it in the trash can. Trash is generally first taken to a transfer station. This is a temporary location for garbage trucks to drop off waste. The trash gets compacted and prepared for the transfer. Material recovery facilities are locations where people sort through debris for useful material before it is sent to its final destination. There are two types of material recovery facilities, the clean and dirty. The clean material recovery facilities receive recyclables that have already been sorted through by homes and offices. The dirty processes recyclable items that have been mixed with trash. This requires a more manual labor job of sorting through trash. After the remaining materials are compacted, they are transferred to their final destination. Most trash ends in landfills. There are over 3,000 active landfills in the United States. Landfills are designed to store waste. They are made up of layers lined with clay covered in a flexible plastic skin which helps to hold in the liquid from the garbage. Then it is topped with soil and plants. There are also pipes that run through the landfill to collect hazardous gases. The garbage will decompose slowly because of the oxygen-free environment. More than 15% of New York garbage is food and yard waste that could have been composted. Composting is the biological decomposition of organic waste such as food or plant materials. There are three important components of a compost. The color brown, which are branches, twigs, and dead leaves. Green, which is grass clippings, vegetable waste, and fruit scraps. And water, because you must keep it moist. Some benefits of composting is enriching the soil, suppressing plant disease, reducing the need for chemical fertilizers, reduces the methane emissions from landfills, and lowers the carbon footprint. Waste-to-energy facilities incinerate garbage and transform trash into energy. Large industrial furnaces are designed to burn the solid waste. The chambers operate around 1800 degrees Fahrenheit, which is hot enough to turn any amount of trash into ash. As trash is burnt, the steam is produced that spins generator turbines, which produce electricity. The process reduces the volume of waste by 95%, and that significantly reduces the amount of landfill space needed. These types of facilities are more in northeast states and Florida, generally places where population density is high and there's not much room for landfills. Along with the trash incinerators come some negative side effects. The harmful pollutants may be emitted into the air and onto the land. The emissions from the incinerators include heavy metals, dioxins, and furans. Dioxins are most lethal, persistent organic pollutants, which has irreparable environment and health consequences. People that work on facilities or live nearby are breathing air in constantly and more at risk for health consequences. Locally produced food and water can also be affected by the emissions. Dioxin is a highly toxic compound with a major health risks, including neurological damage, cancer, respiratory disease, and has a potential to mess with the reproductive system. Many people have different plans of actions to help reduce our huge issue of trash. Every person taking action towards living a waste-free life is helping the world. Reuse and repurpose everything that you can.